Welcome back to the Fitness Diaries. Today I want to go through a calisthenics push workout and also a leg session on how I'm going to build my legs up, improve the health of my knees, and just improve my overall leg composition really. So I'll put the push workout up on the screen so you can see what reps and sets I did, starting with a heavy compound such as weighted dips, and that's what I did today. Then I moved on to a circuit of decline push-ups, which felt amazing. Especially with those little parallettes, it gives that extra range of motion and it feels fantastic. Straight into straight bar dips and then into pull-ups. So I did that for 3 sets and then that was me done. Really enjoyed this workout, nasty pump. And yeah, let's move on with the video. I am really liking apples at the moment. I found they're so good for digestion and just energy and making you feel healthy because they are healthy. I want to answer a question about, some of you asked me, Rory, do you train till failure? Sometimes I do. Not like purposefully, but sometimes I do. It's in my head, I'm thinking, right, I'm going to train till failure now. Just on the last set. It's never like the first set. So I try to aim for a certain amount of reps. So in today's workout, 10 reps on every set. So each exercise was put in a place where I could potentially, I have to push for 10 reps, but if I were to go to failure, I'd be looking at like 12 reps. So only 2 more reps really. But that's why you focus. You can have focus sessions like I had, focusing on 10 reps, perfect form, keeping the core tight, nice and slow. And sometimes for me, failure is about pumping out as much as you can, not worrying too much about form. So do I find it beneficial training to failure? Yes. Because you can see how many reps you can do. You can see how far you can push yourself, how far you can actually go, and it's a challenge. So all good things there. Would I train to failure every time? No, because that will take it out of you. And unless you're training twice a week, then no. I'm trying to train 3 times a week, upper body, and almost 2-3 times a week, lower body. So for me to train to failure every time, I will be fatigued. I will feel exhausted when I come to training. So I split my training up and make sure I get the most out of the session and get what I want in instead of failing every time. So no, don't train to failure every time, but don't be afraid to train to failure either. Welcome to the video. I'm making a smoothie. I just filmed this whole thing, but my camera was facing the wrong way. So this is what you would have seen. I was just talking to the camera like that, trying to make a smoothie to show you, oh look, I'm making a smoothie, but don't matter. Greek yogurt, blueberries, banana, oats, honey, flax seeds, chia seeds. Smoothie time. Haven't got the longest time in the world, the most amount of time in the world, so I'm just making a smoothie. High protein, good energy, and it's gonna hopefully fill me up. Oh. I've just been on a 6.5 mile, no, that's a lie. I've just done a 6.5 kilometer run. Just set off and just decided to run because I wanted to do a workout, but I had no inspiration. So we've done a pull, a legs and a push already this week. So I thought, let's go on a run. And a run's easy because you don't have to think, you literally just run. And guess what? When you come back, you feel amazing. So yeah, running's unreal workout. And it makes you feel like, oh, right, I'm actually a strong human being. I can run, I'm fit, I can do this, I can, my body and I are connected. You have to level up yourself. And I think knowing that you are in a position where you're fit, you're strong, you're healthy, your body feels good, you can run, you can, everything's good. You'll know you're going in the right direction. I can't tell you how nice it feels to be feeling healthy, nothing wrong with me, being fit, having a nice physique and feeling myself, feeling my muscles in my body. It's the best feeling ever. And you are the vessel, you are the only thing that you have. So you have to level up, you have to upgrade your vessel. It's literally like a video game or something. You upgrade yourself by doing things exactly how you would do in a video game, or, you get what I mean, but it's real life. So why wouldn't you? And you're the only thing you've got, so cheers. Taking some apples with me, of course, because Apples are becoming my favourite thing at the moment, just in life. Today is actually Friday the 13th, so bad luck, it's bad. This is a good day. I can feel it. I know it is. It's a good day. Anyway, moving on. So I love eggs and I love mushrooms. So eggs and mushrooms for me is just a perfect meal. High protein, good vitamins. Mushrooms, one of the most complex vegetables / fungus you've ever seen, if not the most. So many good things why we should eat mushrooms. They go back into history, mushrooms. Anyway, 5 eggs, mushrooms, 1 or 2 apples, haven't decided yet. And then some pitta with some hummus because, you know, I just need extra carb, bit of extra, you know, stuff going on. That is meal 2 of today. Trying to keep it natural, organic, healthy, full of good fats, protein, natural foods. So yeah, let's keep on going. Let's keep on moving up. I wanted to say something, but can't remember what it was. That's what I was going to say. So things like, for me, obviously I know chocolate's unhealthy, ice cream's unhealthy, stuff like that. But when it comes to cheesecake is the thing which I know it's unhealthy. No, it's not good for you. However, it is good for me. This is going to sound bizarre, but every time I eat cheesecake, especially if it's homemade, I'm like, that is good for me. I just know it is. And I think telling myself that the only sort of unhealthy thing that is good for me is cheesecake. It just is good for me. And you know what, it's hard to explain, but every time I eat cheesecake, it's good for me. Anything else, like ice cream, chocolate, I know I'm eating it and I know it's bad for me. So I'll eat that and go, I know that's not good for me, basically. How do I explain this? But when I eat cheesecake, it's good for me. It's weird. Do you get what I mean though? I know chocolate's unhealthy, I know ice cream's unhealthy, I know crisps are unhealthy, and I'll still eat them, but I'll know they're unhealthy. But when I eat cheesecake, it's unhealthy, but it's good for me, it's healthy for me in a way, because I love it and it's just good for me. It's hard to explain. I need to eat this hummus and pitta. Ice. Shouting absolute gas now. Anyway. So I hope you enjoyed me rattling on about cheesecake being healthy for me, which makes no sense to probably 99.9% of people. But anyway, this is day 2 and I did a leg session today, focusing on improving my overall leg composition, my leg health, my muscle mass, flexibility, everything. So this is what I went for today, and also focusing on some core. So I started off on a circuit, trying to get that L-sit hold, as it's a really important calisthenics move to master. So that's why I focused on single leg L-sits into a knee tuck. I did each of those for 10 seconds. So I did this in a circuit. I then moved on to kettlebell lunge with a twist. Great for the legs, a bit of an isometric hold with a twist, which is helping the health of the spine. So far, 2 really functional exercises. Quick rest, obviously, into heel elevated deep squats. So this is really good for the health of your knees. It's great for flexibility. It's great for your ankle strength, foot strength, everything. If you haven't seen this before, it is an effective movement and it is safe. And using a lightweight means I can get that range of motion and really feel that mind muscle connection, keep the form. And yeah, this is all for the health of the knees and health of the legs. Finally, moving on to a single leg RDL, only using the 12 kg kettlebell today. But this one feels great for balance, great for single leg strength and mobility, and working the hamstrings and the glutes. So we're getting an all-round leg workout in today. Little rock hard ab check. Come on! Moving on to the mobility circuit. So after 3 sets of that circuit, I'm holding a deep squat with a weight, and honestly, I prefer this to a deep squat without a weight, because what it does is it promotes good form with a straight back, and it also means you can get even deeper into that deep squat. Fantastic for the hips, and this position is a position that humans should be able to get into, so why not strengthen it? After 30 seconds of that, I went into some hip opening mobility movement. Looks a bit funky, I haven't quite mastered it yet, but you know, me looking about 6'6", gangly long legs looking like that, but what can you do? That felt really nice. It's quite nice to know that I've got strength and mobility in my hips, and that can only be improved. Finally, I used to do this one back in the day, and I love it. So I did it again today. Using a 20 kg barbell to press your hips apart, push your knees to the floor, and just taking it nice and slow, breathing through the nose. And yes, that's going to open up your hips and it feels absolutely fantastic. Finally, wide stance with the legs. As you can see, my legs look about the size of 2 massive trees. Anyway, I love being tall, bring it on. So there you go, daddy long legs position. And you're basically going to sit up straight, back straight with the barbell above the head. And this is a great movement just for core stability, spine health, hip mobility, everything. And just holding it, a few presses here and there, just to sort of practice movement in that position. And yeah, 3 sets of this and I felt fantastic. I felt loose, I felt great. And yes, come on. But anyway, thank you for watching. 2 workouts in this video, hope you enjoyed it. Keep on working out yourself, keep on looking after your body. And yeah, we're leveling up. Cheers, guys.